Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Super Divorce YouTube channel. What would be the best way to do this, I wonder? I think that I'm gonna play a little bit of some Galaga and Galaxian live on the internet. I'm live on the internet right now.
Oh, all right.
Bender's here. What I need to do is I'm gonna have to position this like we're at the arcade. You're gonna have to watch me over my shoulder. How about that shift?
That's tricky. That's a tricky spot. You're gonna have to get a wider base going there.
Nah. We'll get it. This is gonna be like we're at the arcade together.
I'm gonna sit.
What do you mean, how am I gonna sit?
It's like all the way up to the edge now. You're gonna have to straddle it.
That's how I had it.
No. All right. All right.
Come on now.
So be it.
Actually, maybe we should do this. Maybe we should go up on the table.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a better idea.
If I can avoid.
Well, you can drop the height.
Yeah, I know, but I'd like to be plenty high enough so that so you get the full effect.
Will they be able to hear you though? That height.
I guess we'll find out. I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty decent shot. The only thing is, I don't know why it's acting like it's not dark enough. It's definitely plenty dark. Bender says works for him. I wonder if I turn the lights off in the kitchen. I wonder how that'll do.
Oh, can they say bye to you?
Yeah.
Stream. Say bye to your friends before they go.
Goodbye to friends.
Are you live right now?
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh.
Oh.
So does this mean you can't change the poopy diaper?
I don't like that. I don't like how when anyone takes a step in my house, everything. It's what happens when you have hardwood floors. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not clearer than that. That doesn't add up to me.
It's all right. Are you zooming? I might be doing it. Digital zoom.
A bit. Yeah. Yes, I'm zoomed.
Yeah, you're gonna get some.
That might be poopy. I don't want this to be a shift show. All right, we're abandoning that idea. It's not going to work for me on Christmas. So here, how about this? What if I actually put it in front of me? Now that's a much better picture. The only problem is now my view is slightly obscured. And I don't think you can see the entire darn thing. And I gotta get this out of my face. Challenge mode. This is challenge mode for Shao. Where's the top? There's a tippy top. Now that's not awful. I just don't like the light coming from my left over there. That's the hallway light. That needs to go. That's gonna have to go just soon. So please look forward to total darkness on both sides of my screen just shortly. I hope you're all doing fantastically tonight. Now this is going to be challenging for me. The reason why is because I have to peer around to my left. I can't look at the screen straight on. Here's what it'll look like. Okay, this is good. We'll have a chance to see how things look, you know. I guess you can hear it pretty well. I suppose you can probably hear that pretty well. You can see that. This is some good old-fashioned potato gaming. In the era where you can get crystal clear visuals whenever you want to, sometimes it's good to just throw it on back. This is on my 1-up arcade machine that I just received for Christmas. I think that perhaps it might look better once the lights turn off in the hallway. That could be. We're gonna give it a sec. That'll be me in a minute, just maneuvering around there at the bottom of the screen. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I hope Santa was real good to you. That's my Christmas wish, is that Santa Claus was good to you. This is the first live video in some time, I feel, where we've not been dealing with the Star Wars Advent calendar. That's all done now. That's all done. Where's that head to? Oh, yeah. I did cure Tico. Yeah. We built a, what was it called? It was the Borg droid, I think. That's what we named it.
I'll see you later.
See you guys.
We get you on the holidays for birthdays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas Day.
I saved what I loved. I did. Absolutely. That's what we're all about here. All right. Okay. Let's see now. Hey, would you mind to try turning off that hallway light, please? Just to see what happens. I just want to see what happens. I wonder if that changes things at all. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. I don't know why this is so foggy looking. I mean, sure, I guess it adds to the classic aesthetic. But in reality, as far as technology goes, I don't know the reason for this. I don't know why we can't get a clear picture. This looks like I'm taping my attempt on a VHS camcorder so I can send it to Twin Galaxies for review.
Are you zoomed out all the way?
I'm zoomed out all the way now. Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're zoomed out all the way.
Something to do with compression rates, or I don't know.
I don't know. I can't wait around forever though. So why don't I go ahead and play the damn game? I wonder if I can play it using YouTube. No, that's way too laggy. Much too much latency to do it that way. This is a shit show. Hold on. Okay. There we go. You can have it.
Take it. Take it. Take it.
You know, oh damn it, I forgot if you do that. I'm just gonna let him kill me. I forgot you have to wait for him to start coming after you. That's fine. Okay, let's try again. What do you guys think of arcade games? Do you like arcade games like Fortnite? And what are some really good arcade games like Overwatch? Everyone likes those old classic arcade games like Call of Duty, like Battlefield 5. Those old classic arcade games with the classic feel. Bender loves Time Crisis. But what about really classic arcade games like... Like what? What about those classic arcade games like... Like Assassin's Creed Origins. Or Odyssey. Classic arcade games like Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, just the classic cream of the crop. Roop, roop, roop. Roop, roop, roop. Roop, roop, roop. Roop, roop, roop. Eleven of 10 would let you smash.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
That's a special bonus. God bless it. Man, he's not going to do it now. Nah. This game's a wash. I feel like this is already a wash. I don't like the fact that I already lost a guy. It bothers me. It's bothersome. Huh. No shift. Wah, wah. Coo, coo, woo. Rip, rip, rip. Rip, rip, rip. Hello, Obi-Wan. Shift. Shift. Ha! Damn it, I was just wanting to take it. Come on now. Challenging stage. Now I'm never gonna... Nah. Hogwash. Hogwash. I can't install high scores reg or reg. I could do that. I should do it. It'd be a good reference. Then I'd have to redo my other high scores that I did already. Because I want to have my face on the leaderboard all alone. All by my lonesome. Standing high atop the mountain of glories. Ha! That's a good idea, though. You can be Reg when you come over. I'll save that for you. Oh! And if anyone named Reginald or Reggie comes over to try and be Reg, I'll tell them no. Ah, blast it. It's, that belongs to Zach Bender already. Go ahead and take it.
Take it.
Do you feel like you're at the real arcade, watching your friend play arcade games in the pale moonlight? There. What the? Are you serious? Woo! That's bull snaps. Well, I told you this one was a wash earlier. I didn't like the way this one was going. Didn't like how it felt. You get a sense of these things. This did not seem like the game of games to me. So I could tell it wasn't going to be the game of games. Sometimes you know when you're having a game of games, and this was not going to be it. Well, I just got a guy back, so that's good. Come on, button it up a little bit. I hate when they're coming at me from two sides of the damn screen. Just complete opposites. Just get this guy. Jesus. Ah. Rip. Challenging stage. Tough to do without any extra help on these, I've found. Because I'm not an expert, you know, I don't do this for a living. I'm just a guy playing a Christmas present. Okay? So if you have any commentary about how better you are, how much better you are at this than I am, then you can go ahead and save your breath. Because I don't give a lick. I'm just a guy playing his Christmas present. Stage 12. Ah. No, shift. Son of a crap. No, you should die. I can't use your services right now because they try and trick you that way. When you're down to one, never allow them to take your ship because then you just get a game over. You need to have at least one free ship. These guys are going nutties. I told you. It was not going to be the game of games.
Prepare your anus.
For what?
Ice.
Oh, prepare for ice. Well, there I am. I had to go in as EIB because I made a mistake. The first time I was putting my initials in, I accidentally hit E, so then I just had to go with EIB. Here's my dad, JRV. There we go. Time for more play. Gotta try and go for the high score. Oh shit, what even happened there? Sorry about that, I'll adjust the camera in just a moment. No one would ever play championship games under these circumstances, you see. I am at a major disadvantage right now. Trying to be fancy boy. I guess you can still see that. Oh no. See? Trying to worry about the camera. This is what happens to famous athletes. They start to worry about the camera. And they lose their mojo. Rip, 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 rip. Go ahead.
Take it.
Only one thumbs up and 3 people watching. Come on, guys, let's balance it out. Let's strike a balance between thumbs up and people watching. Do that for me, please. I'd appreciate you. No. There we go. You can continue to shoot. You may not know that. Little pro tip. There we go. Okay, challenging stage. There we go. Good. Great job. Number of hits. I got a good number of hits. Rip, 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 rip. Nope. Save it. Save your sound effect. Challenging stage. No! Disappointed! So close. Grade A malarkey. God bless it. Son of a... And it all goes downhill that quickly. It's a game of inches. Oh, JP4. Old school. Yes, we were playing old school. Potato vision and all. No fancy streaming setup. No screen capture. Just over the shoulder. Just like we're at the arcade together. Rip, rip, rip. Thanks for joining, JP. Good to see ya. I hate their little tactics, you know? They always try these tactics. They try and split things up. So they're coming at you from two sides of the screen. I'll take the bait. I'll take the bait. What is this? Sorry if I breathe too hard in your neck. Oh, yeah. No problem. I do like that. I find it soothing in a game like this to have my neck breathed on by a good friend. Who's here? Santa? Who's that? Santa Raven. Oh, Santa Raven. Thanks for joining. Merry Christmas to you. I'm trying to check out the commentary here. Yes, there we go. Okay. How are you doing today, Santa Raven? Has everyone had a Merry Christmas? I hope so. Did you guys get anything good? Why don't you talk about your favorite goodies that you got this year? If you got anything fantastic, anything... Oh, no! God bless it. Oh, my gosh. All right, there we go. Favorite gift de Christos. 28 Tistos. Now they're really going to start flying at me. Now it's going to... No, nothing I can do there. That wasn't good. Well, I boarded again. Oops, sorry. E, I, B. Now I just need to... one more, and I can own the scoreboard. All right, I'm gonna try and move my chair just a bit. See how this works. Excellence in broadcasting, indeed. I accidentally I entered the first letter of my name on accident. I got too hasty the first time I played, and I hit E. So then I was like, all right, well, I have to start with E. So I'll put in EIB. That seemed as good as anything else. Perhaps a bit better than many other things. So that's what I'm going with now. I'll use that maybe every time I go to the arcade now, in real life. I will always be EIB. Come on, try and take it. There you go. JP uses NSA. There's a good question. What do you guys all use for, what do y'all use for your damn handle when you go out and you're at the arcade, you're playing arcade games, you're entering in your initials? What do you like to use? Oh! Do you guys, do you know that Momster Movies is Bender? He's the other half of this band. It's tough to remember who's met who sometimes. So I was just trying to. There we go. JP made Raven come here. And yeah, we had bacon last night, and we've got bacon today. There's plenty of bacon. We actually had some wonderful, wonderful ham today. Just a fantastic ham. Oh my God. Tomorrow I might fry up some ham with eggs so I can be a real ham and egger in the morning. Sometimes you just gotta wake up and you gotta be real ham and egger. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anyone tell you there is. Don't let anyone ham and egg shame you. I don't want to hear any of that on this channel. If I hear anyone ham and egg shaming, there's going to be hell to pay. Whenever I instantiate a mod around here, if we hear about people ham and egg shaming, that's it. You're out of here. You're going to wish you never found us. You're going to be so humiliated. There we go. Stage 6. Get those guys. There we go. Okay. Challenging stage. Good night, buddy.
Good night.
Tell everyone in the world on the stream good night.
Good night, everyone.
There we go. Real ham and eggers around here. There we are. JP said night, Tiny Tim. Little Tiny Tim. No, you son of a... Ah! Come on now. God bless it all. Everyone. Well, I got another one back, so that's... Oh, Jesus. I threw it away. Wow. What do the kids say? This ain't it, Chief. This ain't it, Chief. Nah, this ain't it, Chief. Ugh. There. Sounds like Yashi. Do the kids really say? Yes, they do. It's a popular saying now. They like to say, that ain't it, Chief. Nah, that ain't it, Chief. It's part of modern slang. It's a new slang catchphrase with all these Fortnite kids. That ain't it, Chief. Or, don't know about that one, Chief. They're trying to box me in. come on, just. There. Can you? There, thank yous. Alright, challenging stage. That's kind of racist. Oh yeah, because of like an Indian chief. That is very racist, actually, now that you mention it. I probably shouldn't say that on this channel anymore. Bender said, hot take, calling people chief is racist. Yeah, actually it is. Because of Native American chiefs. Or chieves. AskChieves.com, where you can go to a website and ask any question you want to a number of Indian chiefs. Is there a short bus stage on this one? There might be. We'll have to wait and see. I've never made it that far. Ah. Rip, 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 rip. They sound kind of like the... that's it, that's it, that's it. That ain't it, Chief. I think I overtook the entire scoreboard, though. Let's see. E. I. B. Excellence in broadcasting. Just like the Super Divorce YouTube channel. You guys want to play Galaxian? How about we try Galaxian? What's with what name? Galaxian? What's with the name? Are you talking about Galaxian or Chief? Super Divorce. Oh, what's with the name? What's with the name of Super Divorce? Well, you see, I've told this story before, and this probably will not be the last time I tell it, but I will make you woke to the meaning of Super Divorce. You see, Bender and I, we were once in a band together, and that band was called Sleep Star Ignition. Now, Sleep Star Ignition was not a two-piece synth pop band. No, it, let's see. At one point, we actually would have had 5 people, but we went between 4 and 5 people in Sleep Star Ignition. Okay, I was the vocalist. Bender played the drum kit, and then we had at one point we had 2 guitar players, and we had 1, and then a bass player. That band broke up. Okay, that band reached the end of its rope. The bass player wasn't really interested in continuing to play music with us. We kind of let that drop off. However, Bender, our guitar player at the time, Bob, and myself, we had a little meeting and get together, and we decided, hey, maybe we should just play some tunes for fun. Kind of a no strings attached, musicians with benefits type relationship. And the idea was to get together at my house and just jam around without any preconceived notions of what the music was going to sound like, what we wanted to do. And we started doing that, and well, we needed a name, and we started throwing around names, but the one that stuck was Super Divorce. I believe I threw it out there kind of as a joke, and I guess you could say that what happened at the end of Sleep Star Ignition was a bit of a super divorce, because we divorced, but it was super. It was still good because we got back together. It came after Bob suggested the breakup. Okay, he suggested the breakup, and so we called ourselves Super Divorce, and then we came up with all these different ideas, and nothing nothing really impacted us quite the way that Super Divorce did, so we just stuck with it. And that is the story of the origin of the name Super Divorce. Santa Raven says you should try to make a band with Yoko Ono. I don't think I would get along with Yoko Ono well enough to make music with her. Now Bender's saying that he is Yoko Ono. Well, you know, no one can stop you, can they? Human Bacon. JP would call his band Human Bacon. Maybe you should just make a band called Human Bacon. If you don't have any instruments, you could always just start out as an a cappella group. Record your songs a cappella, and upload them via live stream through your cell phone. Anyone can do it now. You don't have to have any fancy equipment. You don't have to go to a recording studio. You don't even have to have musical instruments. Like I said, just sing a song and say, this song is by the band Human Bacon. JP says that he has 4 clones that are artistic. Well, then maybe you could be in a band with them. Santa Raven says that he is Yoko Ono's biggest fan. And Bender says he feels like that's what Yoko would say. The ooh, ha, 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 ha. That's what Yoko Ono would say. So he's working on his Yoko Ono. We're not sure that Santa Raven is a he. I'm not sure. I'm just assuming gender here. I'm just assuming that Santa Raven is a boy. Now, like I said, you don't take that as gospel. I don't know. I could be wrong. But, or even human. I don't know. It could be an AI. I'm also assuming the humanity there. And I could be wrong about that. And that's just the way that things go sometimes. But that's fine. That's okay. You can be whoever you want to be. Bender can be Yoko Ono. There are really no restrictions at this point. Yes?
Would you like a spiked hot chocolate?
Sure. That sounds good.
Whipped cream or marshmallows?
Neither. Just the hot chocolate.
No whipped cream?
No, thanks. It'll be too messy in the dark. I've got the lights off. I've got this game going.
Mustache.
Yeah, this mustache. I'm playing this game. Did you... Galaxian that I'm going to start up. Can you have one too? Have what? Oh, you want to... can JP4 have some hot chocolate?
Oh, yeah.
Some
We have extra to spare, so
some spiked hot chocolate. What are we spiking it with tonight, Jess?
that salted caramel whiskey from the other night that was no good by itself, but your dad said it was good in the hot cocoa.
Okay. We're going to spike it with salted caramel. Did you say salted caramel whiskey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what we're going to spike it with there. So please look forward to a spiked hot chocolate coming right up, just for you.
I gotta make sure I don't spill this in the dark here.
Save some for Bender too.
Oh, that was Bender tonight. Is he home already?
I don't know.
I'll have to dump that on my hand. It's hard to pour hot cocoa out of a ladle.
JP says, Santa Raven, don't you think the rest of the gang would like this fine man? Who's the rest of the gang? Are you guys in a gang? I don't know how I feel about being affiliated with a gang. I don't want the FBI to come to my house. I don't want to be arrested for being in a gang. I've gone 33 years without having to get involved with a gang. It's more of a cult. Okay. All right, well, that's Okay. That's not so bad.
It's pretty good.
What?
The whiskey hot cocoa combo is pretty solid. You know.
Bender said there's like a buttload of gangs at this school. At this school? What school are you at right now, Bender? Why are you at school?
Oh, hold on.
What?
I spilled some.
What's wrong?
I spilled.
Oh no. Everyone, why is Bender at school tonight? Oh, you're doing like a Napoleon Dynamite. Santa Raven thinks that the people in the cult might like me, I think.
Maybe you can show off your mug. That was a Christmas gift from years past.
You can't really see it right now. I'll show later. I'll show you I got a really cool Christmas gift. Besides this one, I got another really cool one I'll show you guys here in just a bit. If you stick around to see what my really sweet Christmas present is. Bender says I'm very likable. I appreciate that. Bender is also very likable. We have a pretty likable group of fellows around here between Bender, myself, and good brother Andrew or good brother Chet, whichever you prefer to call him. Santa. JP wants Santa. I said you're very likable too. Come on, man.
Me too.
And Jess, my wife, of course. She just made me this spiked hot chocolate. JP is saying that Santa Raven should help us, I guess, and show us the bliss. I guess we're to be shown the bliss tonight. Well, I'm going to show you a little bit of some Galaxian. I don't know why it went back to... No, that's not what we're doing. Can I kick Santa Raven? Why? I don't want to do that. Why would I kick Santa Raven? That doesn't sound like a very nice thing to do. Galaxian has a scary soundtrack and noises. It's very creepy, very ominous, very hellish. I guess in theory I have the power to kick people, but I don't want to kick someone for no reason. That doesn't seem like a good thing to do if you're streaming. Okay, let's go. Get it, boy. This game is just hellish. Listen to him. Sounds like a nightmare. This game moves slower. It moves slower than Galaga, but it's a lot harder, I think. I don't think it's as much fun, but... Alright, JP, see you next time. Sweet dreams. Have a good night. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Like, what's that background? Just the humming of disgruntled souls. People suffering in the afterlife. That's what that sound is. It's just awful. You can't really see the shots coming as well either. It's really tough. These things whip around here. These guys whip around. It's really something. It is quite hellish. Bow, bow, bow. It is. It's like sci-fi hell. What's that movie, Event Horizon? I've never seen it, but I'd imagine this is what it's like. That ship in the back looks like Guy Fieri's flying in it. See it up there? It's like a Guy Fieri ship. Diners, fly-ins and dives. Not a drive-in, you'd be flying in. That's the personal ship of Guy Fieri back there. Oh no, look at that. Big explosion. Big explosion there. Huge explosion. Just a fantastic explosion. Okay. I don't want to do that anymore right now because I feel like on the stream that's probably just dreadful. Just really frightening. So I think I'll show you a really cool Christmas gift that I got. I think I'm going to actually, I'm thinking about showcasing this on the channel as we go. Show off my gift. I'm going to talk about my gift. I'd like to talk about this gift that I got. You ready to see it? You ready for something really cool? Check this out. Check this out. Look at this guy. Hold on. Let me, there we go. Go ahead and use the handheld here. Look at this. Isn't this the coolest? Lego Voltron. Should I build this on the channel? Should I build this while live streaming? It's the full thing. It's not like a chintzy little doodad. Santa Raven thinks it looks awesome. I think it is quite awesome. And even better, I mean, this would be just sufficient, I would say. This would be fine. But what makes it what takes it to another level is that you actually build the individual pieces. Each individual big old cat. You build each one. Every lion is accounted for. You build them all, and then they actually do snap together and form Voltron. And then you can take them back apart without taking pieces of Lego apart, you know? You don't have to disassemble the lions to create Voltron. And conversely, if you want to take Voltron apart and go back to the lions, you don't have to disassemble things. I mean, other than just kind of snapping them apart, but it's not like you have to deconstruct them completely and put them back together in a different configuration. So that's what they used to call that kind of thing boss. That's really boss. That's the bomb. That is it, chief. You dig? So I'm thinking about doing this. Live on the internet because I'm going to be spending time building this thing. So I might as well just do it here on the channel if that would be fun for people. Seemed like we had some good discussions going on while we did the Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. Had some pretty good streams going throughout the month of December. while we were doing that. So this would be able to extend our foray into the world of Legos a bit. Defender of the Universe. And this, you see, is, what do they call this? Lego Ideas. Have you guys heard of this?
You guys have this one? You know, Lego ideas?
It's where you go, you share your idea on the internet, you gather support, Lego reviews your idea once it reaches a certain critical mass of support, and then if they like it, then they make it an actual product. So this is not something that Lego decided to do on their own. This is something that an enthusiastic Voltron fan thought would be awesome. They got support for it from other enthusiastic Voltron fans, and then they actually made it happen. So thank you not only to my wife for gifting me this today, but also thank you and big ups to whoever out there decided that they would bring this to the people and see if they could get support going for it, because obviously it worked. And I look forward to seeing what other Lego ideas come out from the Lego factory. And I believe that we will build this here on the channel. I think that'll be a lot of fun to do. So there we are. That's Voltron. You guys have, you know what? Here in the chat, let me know if you can think of any other cool Lego ideas. What else would be cool? Oh, Nicole said I got Lego Dimensions Doctor Who. Lego Dimensions. Yeah. What would you guys choose? Nicole, what would your idea be? Everyone else, what would your idea be? What would you present to Lego ideas for possible building and creation in the future? What do you think would be pretty rad? Cool little graphics here, you know? And nothing against the new Voltron, but I like that they went with the classic look here. Nicole says I would choose Valley Forge from Silent Running. Okay. Anyone else have any ideas? If you're watching this later, go ahead and comment. Let me know what your Lego idea is. And maybe if enough people watching think it's cool, then we can convince you to go and present your Lego idea to try and get this support going. Bender says the Lego Event Horizon ship. I've heard that might not be safe for work. I don't know if Lego would take that on. Have they done any sort of horror-themed Lego sets before, besides like Scooby-Doo? I don't know if they would be comfortable taking on something like that. That might not pass the review process. Even if it got the support from fans, you might never make it to production because of the subject matter. Bender says, not that I know of other than Child Freely Haunted Castle. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. Child Freely Haunted Castle. I don't know what that is. I hate to say it. Oh, Child Friendly. The Child Friendly Haunted Castle. Okay. I see. Yes. I've got a nice haunted house that I put together with my son. But again, that's a Scooby-Doo haunted house. It's nothing absurd. It's not like the Resident Evil house or anything. Yeah. So maybe we'll start this up soon. That could be a good thing to do. Let me know. If you're not live here, let me know if you'd like to see this thing constructed throughout several different streams. Nicole says, Cygnus from Disney's Black Hole. Geez, I don't know what that is either. Disney's Black Hole. Does anyone else know what Disney's Black Hole is? I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna put this back. We're gonna focus right here on old Voltron. Bender says he knows of Black Hole, but he's not seen it. One of those where you know of it, but you haven't seen it. This is kind of soothing. You get the Voltron. You get push start in the background. There. That's good. That's a good screen to watch while we're chatting it up. Nicole says, I have, oh well, sci-fi is my, I guess, shtick. Sci-fi is Nicole's shtick. I'm going to have a bite of this hot chocolate that my wife brought me. This spiked hot chocolate. Thanks, Jess. With the salted caramel whiskey. Thanks. Ah, that's good. Very rich, very creamy. Very milk chocolatey. Nice and thick. The salt from the salted caramel adds a fantastic touch to the finish. You know, you're hit by the chocolate first, and then you get a little, I would say, following the chocolate, well, the first thing you notice is the texture, the thickness, the creaminess. That's the first thing you notice. And then I would say, then you notice the milk chocolatey taste, maybe just a hint of malt. And then you follow that up with the taste of alcohol. Just a bit, just a slight bit of whiskey there. And then you finish it off with the kind of caramelly, salty flavor. So that's pretty fantastic. I would recommend this to anyone. Yes, I certainly do. Yeah, Nicole says, need to get a copy myself. Too bad Jess cannot pass one of those great drinks through the screen. No, cannot do that. But you do have the recipe now if you would like to make yourself one. You probably couldn't get all the ingredients tonight, but if you wanted to go out tomorrow and do that, you know what we're using. It was, what kind of hot chocolate we got here? What is this? Is it the Tootsie Roll or is it the? It's Trader Joe's. It's Trader Joe's hot cocoa.
Made with milk in the crock pot.
Made with milk.
For a few hours.
Made with vitamin D milk in the crock pot for a few hours, and then mixed up with the salted caramel whiskey. Who made that whiskey, dear? Hey, dear?
Yes?
Who made that whiskey?
No, it's not Bullet. It's some Tennessee something or other. I'll let you take a peek. Old Smoky.
Old Smoky.
Old Smoky.
Old Smoky.
So this is the whiskey. It's not very good on its own, but it's good mixed in with things. It's pretty
Old
sweet by
Smoky
itself.
Tennessee Salty Caramel Whiskey.
I normally make a whiskey whipped cream every year, and I was going to use this for that, but I didn't make any because I didn't have the right kind of desserts for it. So
Yeah, it's good.
thank you. Can I taste?
Yeah. Did you not have any yet?
No, I was too full earlier.
Oh. I would say you're too full.
Too foolish?
Yeah.
Well, I'm having a whiskey and Coke. Maybe I'll switch to that next.
Sounds like Jess is trying to get wasted. Having whiskey and Coke, and then she's going to have a whiskey hot chocolate next. Going crazy on Christmas. Just absolutely bonkers. What, I'm just, did I miss Obi-Wan peacing out? Maybe I was in the middle of a hot gaming session when that happened. I thought Obi-Wan was in here, or maybe I'm losing my mind. Was Obi-Wan here? I thought he was. Just curious. So, I think I asked this, but I didn't see any answers come through, or maybe I missed them because I think I was still gaming at the time. But what did you guys get for Christmas? Anything neat? What was your favorite thing you got? If you didn't get anything, then you know, sorry. Sorry to hear that. At least I was able to give you the recipe for some fantastic hot chocolate. That's what I could offer tonight. And unfortunately, I can't do any sort of reverse. What was this? Maybe he's at work. Yeah, that's possible. I guess he probably is back to work. I wasn't considering that. Yeah. Nicole got a Blu-ray of Phantasma and Diablo 3. Risey Lee, got myself an awesome Cyclops picture. Well, hello there. I don't believe I've seen you before. Yeah, Phantasm. With the old man, right? And the giant silver ball that flies around and stabs people. Is that the one? I've only seen that one time, if it's the movie I'm thinking of. Okay. And Bender said that the coolest thing that he got was the Reservoir Dogs Marvin Nash figure. Risey Lee just found our channel. Am I saying that right? Risey Lee. Want to make sure it's not the R that's pronounced like an H. And not Heisey Lee. Risey Lee. Dan Coscarella did the movie of Phantasm, Nicole says. And yes, welcome, Risey, as long as I'm saying that correctly. This is the Super Divorce YouTube channel. We are a synth pop duo, and we do live videos every day on things that have nothing to do with our music, really. It's just something that we like to do for fun. And I'm saying it right, that is good. Bender, Momster Movies, Risey Lee, Momster Movies. If you see Momster Movies chatting, that is the other half of the band. That is Bender, like Bender from the Breakfast Club. Breakfast Bender is something that he's also called. Jessie Villars, Risey, that's my wife. She is here. She has made me a fantastic drink this evening. Santa Raven shared on Twitter. That's how you found us, Risey. Great. Well, thank you, Raven. Thank you very much for sharing. I appreciate that. Glad that you're enjoying the channel enough to share it with your friends. I think we're trying to build up a nice little fun community. Do these hangouts at least once a day. It's a good way to stay in touch with people as we attempt to branch out and have a good time in the world of YouTube. As I mentioned, we were a band, and so many bands. JP forced Raven to share. Okay. Well, I appreciate JP forcing you to do that, and then you obliging his forcing your hand. So thank you for not fighting back too much. I appreciate that. But yes. Yeah, I give this spiel every now and again when new people show up. They find out it's a synth pop channel, that we are a band, and it's like, oh well, what are you doing these videos for? And it's like, okay, well here's why we do these videos. The reason we do these videos is because so many artists, so many bands out there, their kind of approach is they put out an album, they tell everyone to check it out, to share it, to spread the word. They promote the hell out of it for a couple months. They play some shows, and then they'll kind of disappear for a year or two. And then they come back when they've got more music to share, and they want everyone to go out and tell everyone how awesome the tunes are. I just don't think that that's the way forward. I've had a different vision for things for some time now, and YouTube seems to finally be a way where it's become viable to really focus more on what we're into outside of the music. Not that the music's not important, because it is, clearly. That's the whole reason that we started this channel. We want to be successful with our music, but we want to build a fan base on something other than, hey, check us out and spread the word. We do these live videos every day. We talk about things we're into, and we're just trying to build our community up and our fan base up that way, as opposed to just focusing on our music all the time, because I think that gets boring. There's only so much that I could say about our latest album. And if I came on the stream and only wanted to talk about myself every single day, that would get boring very, very quickly. So I wouldn't want to listen to my favorite band talk about their process as a band every single day. But if they're talking about the things they're into, and we happen to be into similar things, then that gives you, I guess, a bit more of a foundation for your fandom. And it makes you, I don't know, it keeps you interested. At least that's how I feel. I really had that experience when I started following Ethan Van Sciver on YouTube, because I had loved his artwork for years. And then I saw that he had a YouTube channel. He started talking about Star Wars all the time. And it's like, oh, he's not talking about comics that much at all. And it was just fun to listen to. It was a topic that I'm also interested in, and it was fun to hear what he had to say about it. He had a fun approach, and we've kind of taken inspiration from that. And people seem to be enjoying it, because we've grown as a channel quite significantly since we started going live every day. And when I started doing these videos, it was nothing but me reviewing energy drinks and beer, and showing the progress that I was making on my home renovation over the summer. And I knew it would progress beyond that at some point, but it's like I didn't really have anything else to talk about then, because I was so wrapped up in this day-to-day, sun up to sundown, trying to get my house put back together before a new baby was born in July. So from there, we've got Sequential Star Wars, which is a Star Wars review show I do with good brother Andrew, where we are reviewing the entire Star Wars saga in sequential chronological order, starting with the very first canonical story, and then moving through the timeline in chronological order, without referencing anything that we've not reviewed yet. Trying to stick to reviewing things in light of the universe that's been revealed to us up to that point. So it's an interesting approach. it's pretty fun. We've got like 80 episodes done, and we're going to get back to that shortly here. But the holidays have been pretty crazy. So, Risey said, what I love about YouTube is you can find people with the same interests. Yeah. And I think that you, at one point, could do that on Facebook. And they have become so inhospitable towards brands, like businesses, artists, anyone who's trying to build a kind of a community around something. They've become just hostile towards them. They want to gouge you for money. It's like I spent a lot of money advertising on Facebook and building up our Facebook page. We've got like 15,000 people who follow us on Facebook. And if I don't boost a post when I put something up on our Facebook page, it only reaches between 30 and 50 people out of 15,000, unless I will put at least $5 on it. So I've pretty much stopped using it. It's just it's not the way that I want to do things. I don't want to pay any more money into that system. So this seems to be going a lot better, and it's also a lot of fun. It's much more fun than sitting and putting ads together on Facebook and trying to get people to like your page. So this seems to be a good path forward for the time being. I hope that YouTube does not go down a similar road, though we could find ourselves there again. So I'm trying to enjoy this while we have the opportunity. And Bender says 2019 will bring more content with the both of us on this channel. That's right. We're going to get back to our podcast, the Super Divorce Supercast, which is supposed to be a weekly show, but we've hit the pause button, and we've been kind of a stasis for some time now, just because we're paused at episode 99. The next episode of the Supercast that we release will be episode 100. So we wanted to make sure that the 100th episode was something really cool, and I feel like we just have to talk about it more, and we need to get a vision together for what we want to do with the show going forward, and how we can make it better and more interesting. And we've also kicked around the idea, someone had suggested the other night, I can't remember who it was, someone in the stream had suggested us actually hosting a weekly stream here on our channel, which I would not be opposed to. It's just we have to find out who's going to be on it every week, who's interested in doing that kind of thing. And I think that could be fun. Just streaming weekly with some other relatively smaller YouTubers and just kind of shooting the crap, trying to not curse. I'm trying not to curse on this channel. It's like it's really hard because we've never had to do that before, to censor ourselves. But now YouTube has all these restrictions if you ever want to be monetized. So I'm trying to get used to it now, because I'd like to be there eventually. So you guys can curse all you want to, I believe, in the comments and such. That doesn't affect anything. But when I'm here talking to you, I have to present myself as stately and esteemed and quite mature. So I'm not allowed to say things like the SH word or the F word. I can say, oh, that's a bunch of horse wallop, or malarkey. That's a bunch of balderdash. But some of those other words we can't use anymore. Risey says, I like the sound of your channel. I look forward to following you all into the next year. Well, we look forward to seeing you back here on some streams. If you can't be here every day, that's fine. Just whenever you can, hop on in, and there will probably be at least a few people here ready to have an engaging conversation and talk about this and that, whatever's going on at the time. Doing stuff like we're doing now. But yeah, I think probably next what we'll do is begin putting this together. I think that'll be fun to get this guy going and have some chats while we're at it. Nicole said, plan on magnet fishing and metal detection when the weather gets a wee bit warmer. Magnet fishing. Let's see. What had been? Oh yeah, Bender said we look forward to having you. Yeah. Nicole, I'm not sure what the magnet fishing and metal detection are in reference to. Did I miss something? Am I missing something obvious? Has the drink started to go to my head here? Streams. Ah, yes. Yes. The magnet fishing and metal detection. Should we do more of that when things get warmer? Is that what we have to do? Well, perhaps you should please look forward to that. But oh, that's what you're going to do. Oh, I thought you were requesting. I thought you want us to go magnet fishing and metal detecting. I don't have a metal detector. My grandfather did. I wouldn't be opposed to doing a stream sometime and going out and trying to metal detect. You could go to Caesar Creek and use a metal detector and try and find treasures. Do a super divorce treasure hunt where you go out looking for buried treasure in the creek bed. Bender's out for the night. Bender, I'm probably going to head out here soon too. So thanks for dropping in. Everyone, I believe I am going to follow suit. I was just about to wrap it up here anyway. So thank you for being here. Please look forward to Voltron, the Lego Voltron, coming up just shortly. I don't know if we'll start that tomorrow, but we will start it soon. And Santa Raven. Good night, Santa Raven. Good night, Nicole. Risey. Good night to you as well. See who's still around. Anyone? Bender, I think I said goodbye to you. Obi-Wan, if you're listening but you can't comment, good night. Hope that you're having a fantastic day after Christmas. Hope you got some cool stuff. And JP, thank you if you're watching this later. Thank you for forcing Santa Raven to share this stream on his Twitter page and ultimately bringing in Risey here as well. So everyone, a very Merry Christmas from Super Divorce, and we will talk to you all soon. Take real good care. Good night.